Hey, one last thing before we start. I'm just going to put something here at the very beginning to basically make sure that people don't think that my content is made for kids, so that I don't get fucked in the ass. And for Miss Jessica Wabajewski, or however the hell you say your name, the current CEO of YouTube? I don't think she's the current CEO of Google, but I think she is of YouTube. I wrote a little ditty for you. Eat a fucking dick. Eat a fucking dick. Eat a fucking dick, you fucking cunt. Hey there, folks. As far as you're concerned, my name is Frick with a Pen, and this is The Wolf Among Us, a Telltale series. And last time, we found the last shard of the mirror, and we gave Toad some money. So if I see him without a goddamn glamour again, sending his ass directly to the farm. Tired of his shit. Tired of every goddamn thing I try to fucking do to try and fucking help him. Getting completely fucking shit canned. Tired of it. Anyway.
Well, at least he's not trying to get rid of me.
He's not?
For now. Did you take care of Toad? I mean, I saw the way he left. I know it may not seem that important right now, but glamours are the law for a very good reason.
Don't worry. I did the right thing.
Are you sure? Because he left looking pretty happy. Fine, we'll deal with it later. I know I should be asking how it got like this, but I just keep wondering why it happened. To Faith and Lily. You've seen his world. Do you have any idea why he'd want them dead? I don't know if the Crooked Man killed them with his own hand, or if it was one of his goons.
If there's one thing I figured out, it's that the Crooked Man is all about control. It's what he does with the loans at the pawn shop, the magic he peddles, chains, ribbons. Maybe Faith and Lily weren't doing what they were told. Or maybe they just tried to leave.
Sheriff, Miss White! I believe the mirror is repaired.
I have
Good
to
job,
say
Buffkin.
I have been better. But thanks for putting me back together.
I'm sorry, I have to know. Mirror, mirror, we're glad you weren't slain. Now please show us that sick creep Crane.
He's probably still waking up a little.
Are you really sure you want to see him?
You will get on that plane to Paris, and you will wait for the day the Crooked Man needs you. Until then, not a peep. Otherwise, I get to deal with you my way. So please, please disobey. Wait a minute. Someone's watching.
What just happened?
We pointed you in the wrong direction and looked at Bloody Mary's reflection.
Oh, her. That explains the sting. I'd rather not have to feel the pain she brings. So, let's not do that again, okay?
Looks like we'll have to track him down.
Sure thing,
later.
bud.
You're right. We need to focus on the immediate threat, and that's the Crooked Man. Bigby, we don't have a lot of time.
Are you having trouble with the rhyme, Sheriff?
Mirror, mirror, no time to pout. So, where does Crooked Man hang out? I don't recognize the door, but that's the Crooked Man symbol on it.
Hold on.
The door. It moves.
What'd I tell you?
Wait a minute. I know that door.
That's Central Park. I don't know when it's gonna move again, but I'm gonna get there before it does.
Bigby, wait! When you get the Crooked Man, make sure you bring him back alive. He has to stand trial. We can't just dispense street justice. I know that emotions can run high, and you have your reasons to handle this a certain way. But we have to make a commitment to working within the law.
I'll catch him and bring him back here, alive. And we can clean him and cook him together.
Good. I have enough to worry about here while I prepare the case against him. So I'm going to trust you to handle this properly. That is, if you think you're ready.
Of course I'm ready. I got no other choice.
The Gothic Bridge. Is that like a landmark in New York? I think where this is supposed to be?
That's it, all right.
Okay. Fuck it. Alright then. Probably should have guessed that from a magic door.
Tim, what the hell are you doing here?
Good evening, Sheriff. I'm here to take you to the boss. Thanks, by the way, for leaving off Tiny. Tiny Tim. You'd think I'd have outgrown that centuries ago. I have to admit, when they asked me to watch the door, I wasn't sure what to expect when you came through that portal. I know you aren't here on a social call.
Hold on. You've just been waiting for me to show up? You knew I was coming?
That's what they told me. I don't know, they said you made it pretty clear. I'm supposed to bring you right on in, so if you'll come this way. Look, this is the one thing I have to do. Please don't make this hard on me.
Fine. Lead on.
Weird.
Thanks for understanding. This is all I'm here to do, and I don't want to mess it up. I know I'm probably the last person you'd expect to be a guard, or an escort for that matter. I was a little surprised myself when they asked me to do it.
You shouldn't be here, Tim. This place is dangerous, especially for someone like you.
It's not
didn't...
like that. Whatever you may think of him, he doesn't treat me like some broken little kid. I think he gets what it's like. He gave me a job, and I'm lucky to have it. This is the only option I've got. Just keep that in mind, maybe? Because if you and the boss go up against each other, the rest of Fabletown is gonna get caught in the middle.
Don't you realize you're not just minding the door? You work for that crooked bastard, your hands get dirty too.
It's not so bad.
Not so bad. Are you fucking blind, Tim? He's a murderer.
So you're telling me you agree with everything Crane does? A lot of us depend on him. Some of us never get to the front of the line at the business office. But he's there. We need you, but we need him too. What we don't need is a war. Hey, Sheriff, hold up. I gotta go in with you. Thanks.
Am I some kind of a fucking joke to you? What did I tell you, eh? Stop laughing at me. Oh, yeah? Mate,
Go ahead. You got a job to do.
it's the wolf.
Sheriff Wolf, sir.
Thank you, Tim. I know the sheriff isn't the accommodating sort, but you handled it. You did well. You can go now.
Thank you, sir.
You see, everyone in Fabletown has a role to fill. You just have to pay attention to what they need to help them find it. Why don't you have a seat, Sheriff? We have a great deal to discuss.
Smoke. Seemed like the appropriate thing to do.
I've heard stories about you.
I'm gonna go ahead and let this play.
In the old days,
Because, again, it feels
picked out
appropriate.
those men one by one. Oh, how they screamed. The wolf is coming. And they would wait, hiding anywhere they could squeeze their pathetic, shivering corpses. Some would just drop to their knees where they stood, close their eyes, and wait for death. And you'd give it to them. I wish I could have seen it. Oh well.
Did you send Colin to the farm? You and 85.5% of players decided Colin should not go to the farm. Did you attempt to remove... Okay, again, I did... Don't fucking make it sound like I fucking tried to get Big B to take her fucking ribbon off. Fuck off! I chose an option that made it sound like it was going to ask a question, not reach for the fucking ribbon. Bullshit. Making me sound like the asshole. Which crooked operation did you investigate first? You and 36.8% of players went to the Lucky Pond first. I feel like that number was probably skewed because of people like replaying it to try and get the best ending, but you know, whatever. Did you send Toad to the farm? You and 73.3% of players decided Toad should not go to the farm. How did you... You and 43.7% of players lit a cigarette. Ah, I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. So... I mean... Here's the thing. I feel like the first part of the final episode should have its own episode. And we're already halfway into this. So... yeah, I'm just gonna... I guess I'm gonna have to end today's episode once this credit sequence is done. And I know it's a short episode, but I mean, come on. That was a strong argument. Alright, I want to know how a pig got accused. And it has to be Colin, right? Because Colin is the only one of the two pigs that's still alive? Because, like, I think he mentions that Big B ate his two brothers. Like, in, like, the first episode. So, it's gotta be Colin that, committed that. How the hell did Colin commit theft? Theft of what? I mean, like... I mean, I'd say, you know, he could probably, you know, grab something with his teeth, but then again, it's Colin. probably wouldn't be that hard to catch him. I'm just saying. So yeah, that's gonna be it for today's episode. Thank you guys for watching. Please consider like, commenting, subscribing, sharing, dinging the bell. And I'll hopefully see you guys next time for the beginning of the final episode of The Wolf Among Us. And you know what? Let's go ahead and see what that looks like. I'm not trying to pad the episode to at least 15 minutes at all. Nope, that's not what I'm doing at all. No, sirree, that's not what I'm doing. Anyway, thank you guys for watching. Please consider like, commenting, subscribing, sharing, dinging the bell, and I'll hopefully see you guys next time. Bye.